Davey, no fucks with the nation and elevation. And man, I always try and find you the dopest shows. And today, like I said, I always keep it Toledo. So today, I brought you Kevin Spittler out of Toledo, Ohio with Toledo Hemp Center. He gonna tell us a little bit about him, a little bit about what he does, how he helps, and just pay attention. We only got a handful of questions for him, and it's his birthday, so he's trying to kick it. So we snuck this interview in, so we're gonna go ahead and get it done and over with, so we can go party like a rock star. You heard
You
me?
know, I got a steak dinner waiting for me tonight. Texas Roadhouse. And I'm going there so upload.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Yeah, hey Dave. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it, man. You have a great show here, and for you to recognize me, I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you, thank you. And so you guys know, I do give like promotions. I do that shit for free. So if you got something going on that's local, in the Toledo area or around me in Knoxville, holla at me. Let's highlight it. But this particular show, is kind of interesting to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my questions, so y'all can be just as interested as I am. So, Kev, one more time, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Right on. Yeah. Last 10 years, I opened 10 years ago. I opened a store called Toledo Hemp Center. It was, as far as I know, the first CBD specialty store in the entire world. But 10 years ago, I opened it because my mom's fight with cancer. Um, Before I was here, had a dispensary up in Kalamazoo, Michigan, for 3 years, and I helped a lot of cancer patients. I see medical marijuana help so many patients, including cancer patients. So I was actually bringing stuff down to my mom down here in Toledo illegally because it was my mom. I didn't care about no damn law, and I see what it was, how I was helping other people. And doctors told me that she had like 3 months to live, or something like that. But yeah, I think she stuck around for about a year. And I think a lot of it had to do with the medical marijuana. And back then, 10 years ago, they didn't have no program in Ohio. You was either using it behind doors, and hoping you don't get caught, and go to jail, even when you're fighting cancer or something like that. And so I came back to Toledo. I says, well, I can't open a marijuana store, so um, and there's a whole story when I first found CBD, but that's a long one. But I came back to and opened a store that didn't get people high, which was like a crazy idea for a lot of people in the marijuana industry. They're like, what the hell's this guy thinking?
I
But
found it weird. You know, I definitely, and even when we're on the game, I still ask questions.
right, and one of the focuses was the over 50 crew, because those are the people that are notoriously having pain, and there's a lot of people that over 50 don't want to get high, besides us, obviously. But people like us, but a lot of people don't. They're 60, 70-year olds. They just want relief. So that's why I says, let's open a store that doesn't get people high. And so and now it's been, we've done a lot of community stuff over the last 10 years, and the rest has been a hell of a journey. Honestly, Dave, it's been a freaking awesome journey. We've
Man,
helped so many freaking people over the years.
I've watched over the years, and you'll be able to tell by some of my questions how much I've paid attention. So tell me, what is the Toledo Hemp Center?
Toledo Hemp Center, aka THC, is a CBD specialty store that carries everything hemp, from CBD products to, we carry hemp backpacks. But it's really a community based business that's really put together that people can believe in it, because they know their dollar is going to help the community. If it's
Oh,
our community cookouts we do, where we raise awareness for hungry kids around Toledo, but we feed, like, last year we gave away 400 burgers and 400 hot dogs for free, you
nice.
know, in the middle of the parking lot. And we just cooked it all up and fed everybody that showed up for free, but raise awareness for kids. I think we gave away 77 backpacks, Dave, that day, full of school supplies to kids.
And that's another thing, I was gonna get into later, but we'll go there now. You do a lot for the city. I've seen cookouts. I've seen, well, obviously 420 parties. I've seen summer gatherings. I've seen winter gatherings. You know, I've seen the Toledo Hemp Center go from what it was on Phillips Avenue to what it is now. And I say even before that, like you were making hemp, you were partners in a hemp pizza deal here in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, down in Nashville, Tennessee, I had a store down there called My Hemp Solutions back then. And we partnered up with a pizza shop, pizza joint. There, and they made a hemp crust pizza where we actually gave it away on our anniversary, I believe it was down there. But down up here in Toledo, we networked with Pizza Cat about 6-7 years ago, and that's the first time we created a hemp crust pizza.
You know what?
As far as I know, first time in the world, and they actually still commercially offer it full time years later. Crust is it's going to be made from the hemp seed, which is total nutrition. So, hemp seed is one of the most nutritious seeds out there.
You know what I saw on 420? I thought was fire. You went to a restaurant and made hemp coffee and hemp something else, right?
Yeah, we did a hemp coffee social on 420 morning, where we took over a restaurant and we served hemp coffee all morning. And they also actually took hemp hearts, which is the inside of the hemp seed, a little meaty texture, and made hemp muffins out of them. They were really they were hemp-tastic.
That's what it was. And so for all people, if you can add them on Facebook, right?
Right.
Book and keep touch, like pay tributes. Like this is his birthday weekend, man. He's open all weekend. Go see him.
Yeah, stop up and say hi.
If that's all you do, stop up and say hi.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff.
Check out. Sent you up there.
We have over 420 hemp products, Dave.
And for my viewers that partake in the 420 action, he does, however, have water. And I believe that's for half off.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up, Dave.
What the hell?
There you are.
That better?
Yep, so far. We got you. 10-4, good buddy.
I'm on my phone because my computer was acting stupid. But so can you smoke? I mean, can a person smoke hemp?
Yeah, the actual hemp plant can produce a flower similar to the marijuana plant. It's just not going to have that level of THC there. So it's going to have a lot more other cannabinoids, including CBD, CBG, CBN, and other cannabinoids. Although they may not get you high, they can help a lot of people with, especially with anxiety. So I've seen a lot of veterans over the years. They didn't want it so much to get high, but they wanted to smoke something, and they just realized that the hemp CBD flower, which again wasn't getting them high, was just helping their anxiety.
Right.
And again, that I've been open 10 years, specializing in not getting people high. But if there wasn't a benefit, then why would I still be here?
Facts. So how does hemp help? Like, what kind of people does it help?
Right. It can help anyway in many different fashions, but the most popular ways of helping people is for its anti-anxiety and anti-inflammatory benefits. So it helps a lot of people with pain and helps a lot of people with stress. Probably 85-90% of people that come in my store is looking for pain relief or deal with daily bullshit. And then you get into the people that have different issues, but yeah, focused, it notoriously helps a lot with a lot, from anxiety, like I said, to we've seen it help PTSD. We've seen it help seizures over the years. With everybody knows about Charlotte, Charlotte's Web.
Oh yeah.
And it's just flat, even though it doesn't get you high, but there's so much freaking benefits. But coming from a guy that loves getting high, and I know in one place has one thing, another place has the other, and,
Right.
and I still use both of them.
And if y'all played a game and you heard Kevin smoking, but you'd be like, "What the fuck? Who the hell smokes like that?" Kevin does.
Yeah, I think we all shared on that feeling. That's why I think we play every day morning.
Y'all remember Toledo Hemp Center? Go check them out.
4927. You can also find us online, ToledoHempCenter.com.
You heard? So we're gonna jump back and forth because the way I found my questions was really weird. Like I jumped from the biography. Oh yeah, by the way, everybody, Kevin does have a biography out. He'll post that on my Facebook wall, and then I'll share it on the YouTube. Y'all got to check that out. So far,
it's a little documentary that actually a college student came through and he wanted to do this documentary, and he found my story to be really interesting, and so he did this big video documentary, and he ended up getting an A+ on from his school there, and it turned out really well, and it kind of explains my journey and my the purpose of and my vision and and my ambitions. I'm still here doing it because of my mom, and I know she's down here smiling at me, so she's proud of what I'm doing.
Yeah, I would, yeah, she is definitely proud of what you're doing. You ain't out here causing mischief. We at our age, we still think we can do that.
Right.
We fall, it hurts. So we're gonna jump from in and out of different areas, because the way I found questions, I found these questions, then I found some questions that went with the questions before. So we're just gonna jump. So something that I've been interested in, and I've gotten the research and all of that, and I gotta tell you, Pet Pals, is that what it's called?
What's that?
Pet Pals.
Pet Pals. Yeah, it's a new endeavor that we're working with. Pet Pals is a pet toy company that's targeted towards the marijuana industry. And man, I tell you what, you guys are gonna freaking love this stuff, man. I can't wait to get you sent one, Dave. This is going to be one of your favorite one. It comes in 4 different freaking colors, man. This is the Beaker Buddy, and it's kind of like a Kong material, very durable, very strong. You can actually put your kibbles in the top of it so the dog grabbing a hold of it. Look like it's a big bong in its mouth. These are going to be freaking popular. They're like almost brand new. I'm working with a few dispensaries to hope to get them in their shelves, and I think you're just going to start popping up and seeing these everywhere, because not only is it a good solid toy for the dog that's going to last a while, it's going to freaking make you crack the frick up, and that's a kind of a double benefit. And that's just one of them. We also have a tug and toke, which is like a little rope, same rubber material. And dogs are gonna freaking love that. And then we'd have to have a pipe too, right? A big rubber pipe. You can actually put peanut butter in the top of it and stuff like that. Dogs are gonna freaking love it. And again, you're just gonna crack up when you see this dog running around with this in his mouth. And again, it's a nice durable toy. And then the last one we have is we could have dog toys, marijuana dog toys without doggy doobies.
Those are my favorite. And I seen the pictures on the site, and
puff pass.
And that's great.
Puff paws. What?
So
yeah, these are going to be huge. You're going to start seeing these things everywhere, man. It's a brand new line. They're rolling out. And like I said, they're going to be a big hit. Puns intended.
So y'all better hurry up while supplies last.
If you're interested in these things, personal use, definitely hit me up. You can find me through Dave, Kevin Spittler. I'm also a distributor, so some of you stores out there, I can get you set up with a nice wholesale account and get you some happy customers. Because I tell you what, they're gonna freaking love these. Are flying off the shelves or the tables at the flea markets like crazy.
Yeah, them things will go for sure. I'm excited. I can't wait till I get to order mine, which is coming up. I got 5 dogs, so it's gonna be epic. I'm gonna get one of each.
Yeah, definitely. Check out Puff Pals. And if you want some more information and pricing and stuff like that, definitely hit me up. I can get you all set up.
No, man, just go holler at Kevin while he's got him in the store. Kevin's over at Miracle Mile at Lasky and Jackman in the Toledo Hemp Center.
Follow your nose.
Your nose.
That 2 Camp Sam said?
Your nose knows.
Cool.
All right, so
yeah, we're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Saturdays we're open 10 to 5. We're closed on Sundays. So we can all of us can get a little smoke time in and a little extra war time in, So
yeah, you gotta have you time. You gotta have you time. So how do my people get a hold of you if they decide, other than showing up at the store?
Yeah, they can, like I said, they can find us online, ToledoHempCenter.com. They can give us a call straight ahead. We can do phone orders, or if you got questions, you don't got to buy anything. We're here to help. 419-724-9588 with any questions you may have. Again, you can email us at ToledoHempCenter@gmail.com. Or like Dave mentioned, we're at Miracle Mile at 4925 Jackman Road, 43613. If you're looking with the GPS, just come on out and say hi sometime.
Yeah, Kev will definitely enjoy the company, and it's not a hangout, but he would like you to come in and check him out.
For sure, man.
So do you want to give any shout outs?
Well, again, definitely check out Toledo Hemp Center. We've been around for, this would be 10 years this November. Do you know that, Dave?
10 years. Does that mean there's going to be a party?
We're going to have some kind of party, right?
I'm gonna pencil it in right now. In November. There ain't a date, but I'm just gonna pencil it in.
But yeah, again, we like I said, we do a lot of community work, but we work with a lot of great businesses like Nerdy Designs. We work with Toledo Indoor Garden a lot. They're also another great community business. Definitely check them out sometime, because that's another place that your dollar's well spent. And come in and check out, see what we got. Toledo Hemp Center does a great job with, like I said, we got backpacks that are made of hemp. We have dog treats. And
by the way,
this July, 4th of July, the weekend before July, we're giving away, it looks like about 600 samples of CBD for dogs with firework anxiety. So
there it is. So in November, Kev plans on having a little party. So, and I plan on putting my hands in it, and y'all know how I do. So
it's on broadcast live
in November, throughout the whole day, whatever you're sitting, we pencil this in. I will be there in Toledo at the Toledo Hemp Center all day, and I will have random artists there throughout the day performing and hanging out. So make sure that you pay attention for that date. That date is super important to y'all.
We might have to get a venue for this one.
6.5 hours away. So make sure you guys tune into that, because I will be in Toledo for that. No ifs, ands, buts about it. So yep, November, 10 years, we're partying.
But I do want to do the ultimate shout out, because again, that shout out has to go to my mom, because again, her fight is what started this whole journey of helping other moms and dads that didn't have a Kevin. with the knowledge and products, like we did. And so the ultimate shout out goes out to my mama.
Big up your mom. So one of my Instagram questions for you was, now, can you get people together on the marijuana card, or do you direct them on where to go? I don't know how it works.
Yeah, Toledo Hemp Center acts like a call center, so we basically take your information and forward it to the doctor's office, and then they'll have a professional contact you and go over the steps and what's the qualifications to get that card, and then once that's figured, set in stone, then you actually do a telemedicine at this point. I think everything's telemedicine. And you do a appointment with the doctor, and bada boom, you have a medical marijuana card, as long as you have all the required qualifications, etc.
Now, and also a follow-up on that is today's day and age worth getting the marijuana card?
Again, I hate to say that it is, but in some cases, it may save you from getting prosecuted, especially in cities that are not as friendly as what we've made Toledo. And although there are several cities in Ohio that are no fine, no time as well at this point, but there are areas of Ohio where if you get pulled over with a couple ounces, guess what? You might go to jail. Whereas if you have that card, you may have a little bit more protection, unfortunately.
Definitely. And that's what I didn't know, because when they asked me, I'm like, well, I got a show with Kev. I'll ask Kev.
Yeah, because everybody knows a marijuana charge on your record could F a lot of things up, man.
Drew a lot of things up. Trust me, I am a prime candidate. I could prove it. So we talked about how hemp helps people. We talked about how hemp helps people. How does marijuana help people?
What's that? I'm sorry, Dave.
Oh, my bad. We talked about how hemp helps people, but now that we get down here into the actual plant, how does marijuana help people?
Hemp and marijuana is actually, it's going to have both a lot of the same benefits. They're both going to have anti-anxiety benefits. They're both going to have anti-inflammatory benefits. They're both going to help with pain. Difference is marijuana is going to get you high at the same time, which sometimes some people are going to need to take a lot higher milligram to get that pain relief, where hemp plant might be a little like better option for them if they don't want to be laid out doing 100 milligrams of THC, where 100 milligrams of CBD may do a lot of the same benefits, but you can still go about your daily life.
The downfalls of my office.
Close my store early.
I asked conversation and everything. He's fucking connected to the fucking Bluetooth.
Dave, I'm a favorite pod.
Hi, motherfuckers. Hi, motherfuckers.
I can't hear you.
You there?
Yeah, now I can kind of hear you.
All right. I'm like, what the hell?
No, I thought it was 6 o'clock.
No, we're done. We're almost done.
I thought it was 6 o'clock when we first started all this talking just a little bit ago. And I even closed my store. It was only 5 o'clock. I'm such a pothead, dude. I closed my store, and I looked at my computer time. I'm like, it's at 5:47 something.
That's great.
Slap to the face. Hey, if any of y'all stopped at my store, I apologize, but I tell you what, I'm blaming it on Dave because he got me up way too early today.
You can knock on the
Play some
door.
Warzone.
But listen,
Also, y'all can find me on Warzone.
Yep,
I play do a
Warzone.
lot of DM6. Tag Toledo Hemp Center.
You're on Instagram.
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, all the good ones.
Yeah, MySpace one, man. That one's pretty fire.
Tom wouldn't treat us the way dude does.
You know, MySpace is a music page now.
Yeah, I learned that a couple years ago when I went and checked it out. I totally thought it was
I looked up my name and I'm like, what the hell?
I still do this. Wait a second. It's not even 6 o'clock. I'm just getting ready to get rushed. I gotta go to dinner. And it's not even 6 o'clock. Dinner's not till time, Dave. Slap in the face.
What is Hemp Solution?
That's another store. Help Fire. We had Florida for a while. They didn't make it as long as the center had. Obviously, they're great ever to help a lot of people. A lot of people in Florida still go through ChillerHempCenter.com for their CBD products and such.
Nice. So I have one more question. Actually, two more questions. CBD help with cancer.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Does CBD help with cancer?
We've seen it help. Obviously, I've seen it help with so many people with cancer. I've seen it help dogs where their leg was supposed to be cut off because of a cancerous tumor, and the dog never had leg cut off, or the dog had to be put down, one or the other. And they came in, and I've seen that tumor go and do what it had to do. Another dog had cancer in the gum down, and the vet said either cut the bottom of the part of the jaw off or put the dog down, and guess what? The dog ended up dying a few years later, something totally different. So we've seen have a lot of people with cancer, from if it's just their ailments to their hunger to cancer itself.
So you mean to tell me that everything that we've talked about today, CBD and hemp, is good for your pets too?
Yeah, our busiest time of the year is 4th of July, where we help so many dogs with fireworks. It's insane. And so every year we give away hundreds and hundreds of, at least 500-600 CBD trial size dogs to take and see if it helps with the firework anxiety. And the interesting thing is a lot of people start going, it helped with the fireworks, but what even cooler was my dog was jumping on the couch or the bed for the first time, or running around in the backyard with a puppy the first time in a couple of years. And all of a sudden they're like, wait, this helps with so much more. And that's no different with us people. It may help with your anxiety, but it's going to help you in some form or fashion. If it's just putting an anti-inflammatory across your whole entire bloodstream.
Right. That's amazing. I didn't know that. So,
like I said, there's a reason that the store's been around for 10 years, not getting people high and still being open.
Yeah, right.
I guess the wheels turn a little bit. Wait a second. Oh, why is that? Well, because there's a benefit behind getting high. I still love getting high. Unless you want to. That's the cool choice about it.
Right. I have and this is my last question.
Now cannabis is for anybody. That's why on the front of my store there's a big freaking stamp like 5 feet around, says grandma approved.
Grandma approved.
If grandma can feel comfortable in my store, anybody can feel comfortable in my store, Dave.
Facts. And there's nothing like, everybody seems to be everybody's friendly. Like I said, y'all get comfortable with Kev, because in November it's gonna be popping. A no fucks pop-up appearance, boy. Ooh.
We might have to get a venue for that one.
We might.
Frankie's back up.
Yeah, something. We'll figure something out before then. Sure.
Many of your listeners are from Toledo. You know what Frankie's Inner City is.
Yes, you do. You better. So my last question is kind of a it's home kind of
269 615
my
5706.
5706.
one of my near and dear friends, um, their parents, her ma has dementia, Alzheimer's. It's borderline of one of the other. So would hemp no would CBD help her?
Don't think about cannabinoids, which is categorized within CBD, THC, CBN, CBG, THCV. You know, the list goes on. They're all cannabinoids. Back in 2003, it was patented, and I don't have the patent number right off the top of my head. I've been smoking for a minute here. But they patented it as antioxidants, cannabinoids is antioxidants and neuroprotectant. Big key freaking word is neuroprotectant. If you look inside that patent, it talks specifically about prevention, treatment of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia, and HIV. And that's a specific patent out there. You know, unfortunately, we're just not allowed to promote it that very heavily, whatever. But now the question is why? And, you know, it's because every mammal, everything with a vertebrae has an endocannabinoid system, the EDS, which is like the central regulation of your body. And for it to regulate your immune system, central nervous system, respiratory, brain, heart, and the list goes on and on. All your bodily functions are regulated by it. Thing is, it can't keep up producing what's needed to keep everything regulated over time, over years. Over time, it becomes deficient. That means everything is trying to regulate. It becomes deficient. If it regulates your brain, after become deficient, guess what's going to take a shit? Your brain. Right. Ironically enough, the cannabinoid is basically the same molecule that we produce in our body, and the actual cannabis plant is able to help restore that main system. Which again, if it's regulated in your body, all of a sudden it's moving properly.
Okay.
The first time in years. Now again, all of a sudden, if that brain's sparking better than it has over last decades, guess what? Yeah, you're going to see it help Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia. Now you understand why it helps seizures and PTSD and all kinds of neuro problems.
I'm epileptic, and one thing that helps me is the concentrates. I mean, I smoke a lot of flower, but the concentrates help me a lot.
We have some cool 2.5 center koozies.
Oh,
yeah. It looks like it says PMEH, but it does say hemp.
Make sure y'all go get some of them.
You mentioned it. You mentioned this show. I'll give you a free koozie. They got like 20 different colors. Come on in.
You better hurry while supplies last. I'm done. I got one. I got to play my outro song, and then we've answered all the questions for now that I looked up.
We're supposed to be starting in 4 minutes.
I know. I was thinking about that. You want to hear the song? Let me set this up, and I'll let you hear the song. Oh crap! Let's see if I did this right. All right, I think I did this right, Kev. All right, y'all, check this out. This is 6-0 Face with the Nation of Elevation. Oh, nope, I didn't do it right. Hold on. I did it wrong. Hold on, I gotta start this all over. I unhooked the speaker when I should have hooked it up. You know how that goes.
Oh yeah.
All right, now let's see if I did it right this time. What's up, y'all? Definitely didn't. It's Dave with the Nation Elevation. I got you a show. Hold on, one more try, guys. If this don't work, we ain't playing it no more. They tell me I'm not allowed to push no wires. I'm pretty sure this is why.
Gotcha. Check it out behind me. You see that? It's Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah. Y'all go up there and get the high score at the Toledo Hemp Center on the Pac-Man game, though.
You said high score.
I was about to say, what's your high score?
All right, y'all, here go my song.
Every score is high with me.
What's up, y'all? It's Dave with the Nation Elevation. No, but I got you a show that you really, really enjoy.
We'll get you elevated. We'll keep you elevated.
This a different type of smoking set. That nigga David put some shit up in your lungs like a wet. Drink some water, that's for your protection. Shut the glass with a food, nigga want some food. High as fuck, he in the kitchen trying to find his shoes. I been here 20 minutes, 7 blunts later, 5 dabs in, niggas sounding like they Darth Vader. Smoking real exotic, you niggas be pump fakers. Rolling up 0.5, talking about they blunt savers. Put that shit down, you smoking with the best, nigga. Dad King Dave reporting live from the West, nigga. Gotta have Russ Tooney and Tessa with us, cause that's the nation, and we gon' get you elevated. Bear with us. Fast cars, good weed, we got hella wax. Send you to the moon, but ain't no guarantee you coming back. Race Fuel got these niggas about to fall asleep, tapping up rotation, trying to grab the blunt and barely speak. Trying to stand, but you can't move your feet. Nigga glued to his seat, mind blown from the THC.
Come fuck with the nation, we'll get you elevated. We'll keep you elevated. We'll get you elevated. Come fuck with the nation, we'll keep you elevated. We'll get you elevated. We'll keep you elevated. Come fuck with the nation, we'll get you elevated. We'll keep you elevated. We'll get you elevated. Come fuck with the nation, we'll keep you elevated. We'll get you elevated. We'll keep you elevated.
That was 6-0 Face, y'all, with the Nation of Elevation. You know, my outro song. There's a couple of songs that I have for the Nation, but that's my really go-to because it definitely describes me in one song. Amazing. But, like, I'm supposed to start my show, like, right now. But we start a little early because it's Kevin's birthday. Y'all make sure. You know what? Everybody, look, if you with a chick or you with somebody, go to the little dollar store, get you a birthday card, and go tape it on the Toledo Hemp Center's door and windows, and then tell them, you know, happy birthday from No Fucks and all of us and wherever you're representing. Let's do that. Let's see how many people really do that. That's epic. If he opened his shop tomorrow and there was the whole front of his store was full of birthday cards, that would be something.
That'd be nuts.
But I'm off of here. Don't leave that, Kev. I'm gonna end the live, y'all. And like I said, make sure you go see Kev at Toledo Hemp Center.
4925 Jackman Road, right here in Toledo, Ohio. Ohio.
You know how to spell OHIGHO.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We out. Peace.
Good.